Hey guys, what's up? And second video on a really short time frame, but yeah, James Harden will be out versus the Washington Wizards. Now, will it really matter? Probably not, but I'm gonna make a video on it anyway. And who knows? Maybe Beal drops 60 and they still lose. But yeah, James Harden will be out for the Brooklyn Nets against the Washington Wizards. His first game being out with his new team. But before I get into the video, subscribe if you want to see daily sports content and sports news, as I talked about the Marcus Smart injury just a bit ago, and also the music in the background is made by my sister, so go check out her music, link in the description if you want to see more. But now to the video. James Harden will be out for the Brooklyn Nets against the Washington Wizards in a game that is still, the Nets are still expected to win. But the injury report for this game is James Harden, of course. He is out, which it's going to be a big loss. I think they could still win. Of course, Spencer Dinwiddie's out for the year. Norvell Powell's game time decision. Nicholas Claxton is out for the Washington Wizards. Raul Neto is out, and Thomas Bryant, of course, out for the year also. But James Harden has been averaging 25, 10, and 5 this year on 44% from the field, 35% from 3, 88% from the line. About a steal and a block per game, so that's pretty good, but 4.2 turnovers per game, which has been hurting the team. Now, I do want to say, also want to point this out, the over-under for this game is 245. This game is going to be high scoring. They do have the two highest scorers in the league right now against each other, Beal and KD. But Harden is leading the league in minutes per game with 38.1, but he is second in the league in turnovers per game, but also first in the league in assists per game. Now, it's going to be interesting to see how the Nets are going to do. Oh yeah, this sign. It's going to be a big loss. We're going to see Kyrie and KD play with each other for the first time since they've gotten Harden, so we're going to see if the team really depends on Harden anymore. But I think this is a good game for him to be out. I really do. Out of all the games, you want Harden to be out. And I don't want to say it's with a thigh contusion. I forgot to say that. So it's with a thigh contusion. And I got the report from Malika Andrews, so yeah, that's who I got it from. But the Nets are saying he won't play. It's a left thigh contusion. It's his second game of the season that he's missing, but first with a new team. And Bruce Brown and Landry Shamet will probably play more. And yeah, look at the roster. It'll probably be Bruce Brown and Landry Shamet, with potentially Kyrie getting a bit more minutes. I could definitely see just the team, like Luau Cabarrot, Tyler Johnson, them play more, as I do think the game will be one-sided. And they're playing the Washington Wizards. But look at the standings. It probably won't matter a ton if they lose. It probably won't matter a ton if they lose. They'll move to 13-9. Maybe the Bucks move ahead of them. They'll still be pretty high. If they win, they'll be 14-8. So have the same amount of wins as the 76ers, but also 2 games still behind. And they do have a higher point differential than the 76ers. But yeah, in the standings, it's going to be close. They could also potentially fall behind the Pacers if they lose. They'll have more losses than the Pacers and Celtics. But of course, like I talked about the Celtics in the last video, Marcus Smart is out, but yeah, I want it to be a huge loss. I think the 76ers will definitely cool down this season. Embiid will get injured at some point. Ben Simmons will get injured at some point. It's just a fact. They're injury prone. And Embiid's questionable for the game. If he's out, you might see me make a video on it. But yeah, it's going to be a big loss for the team. Yeah, my prediction really is that Iman Shumpert probably won't play, but Landry Shamet, Timothy Luau Cabarrot, Tyler Johnson, Joe Harris, Bruce Brown, they're going to get kind of spread minutes over over Harden's in the 8 games he's played with the Nets. He's had 36.3 minutes, so that's a lot of minutes to go out. Kyrie's had 35.5. We could see a jump to 38 if the game is close. While Kyrie's at 19.3, we could probably see a jump around to 23. Shamet 17.4, could see a jump to about 20. Bruce Brown 16.8, could see a jump. A lot of players can just see a jump. Even Reggie Perry, he can see a jump. Chris Chiloza, probably like 15. Tyler Johnson's only played 6.2 minutes, but I could definitely expect him to play closer to 10. So I think this will probably be a game to test out a lot of the young guards on the team, as the game will not be close. It just will not be. Trust me, as a Wizards fan, they're gonna pull away in the third quarter. But it's pretty sad and depressing. But yeah, James Harden is out with a left thigh contusion against the Washington Wizards. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Be able to stay safe and peace.